Hey Nick, how are you?
Good, Doug. How are you?
Not bad. You certainly got to be pretty proud of the way that group of seven played. They just gave it all they had. Especially the two guards were great.
Yeah, they did a good job, Doug. I think that the group kind of all played well, right? I think that we found a few things we needed to clean up defensively, and they did them at the halftime with some adjustments, and they kept kind of going to the right places offensively too.
You get the sense that Jalen, it was a home playing in front of his family for the first time and that sort of stuff, but he really was relatively calm but really effective all night. Did you think that with him?
Yeah, he did a good job. He wasn't 100% as we know either, so it was kind of a gutsy calm too, right? And I think he bounced back from a couple wide open shots that didn't come anywhere close, and then the next one he'd hit, but it wasn't really much to get to him at all. Thought he showed some good explosiveness, Doug. Really, just first step by people, explosiveness at the rim, changing some directions as well. That was probably what I liked the best.
Thanks very much, Nick. Safe trip back to Florida.
Thanks, Doug.
Next question goes to Josh Lewenberg from TSN.
Hey, Nick. What was that conversation like with Jalen before the game, if you had one, just about the injury and whether or not he was going to play? Like, was there any chance? Would you have had to glue him to the bench in order to?
Yeah. I mean, once Alex came in fairly late and said he was good to go, and I just immediately he just happened. I was on my way to the coaches, assistant coaches area, and I just said, "Hey, you're getting the start, man. Hometown, and to Jalen, and he was appreciative of that. And then I want to just make sure that the scouting report got adjusted. We had done it without him starting, and we're prepared that way. So we had to make a few adjustments there, but nothing other than it was more kind of some general talk with people around. Imagine starting in your hometown as a rookie, and here's his chance, and it's really cool that he had such a big night here in his hometown.
How much do you think an experience? I mean, Malachi's played in some meaningful games, meaningful minutes over the last few weeks, few months. But in a game like this that goes down to the wire for a rookie or a rookie like Malachi and like Jalen, is this something that sort of helps in terms of expediting that growth process?
Well, I think Malachi did a really good job of being the aggressor all night, right? And he didn't really, and it was good that it got close, and you're right, those possessions become more meaningful, and he's playing through all of them. And again, I'm not sure I think he made the right decisions just time after time. He didn't do that all game long, but he did once he got kind of cooking there. He was pretty hard to handle. Um, and so yeah, it's certainly valuable. And those are really really good experienced players he's playing against too.
Cool. Thanks, Nick. Safe travels back to
You're
Tampa.
welcome. Thank you.
Going next to Stephen Lung from Sportsnet.
Hey Nick, just about Malachi and Jalen. Like they've both played quite well over the last kind of like 8 to 10 games here. So just like how encouraging is that? I guess for the future growth for them as players and like for your team as a whole.
Well, I think it's valuable for us to get these guys some early development and to learn more about them, right? I think it's given us a golden opportunity for that, and I think for the most part, they've had some ups and downs, right? And they keep playing and bouncing back and showing some real ability there. So it's obviously good to see.
That's great. Thanks a lot, Nick.
Yeah, thank you.
Next question goes to Aaron Rose from SI.com.
Hey, Nick. What are you looking for from Malachi in order to sort of make the most of this offseason in terms of development and what would go into that?
Well, I think he's at a stage here, Aaron, where shooting needs to improve. Right, he's got to really get to work and take those percentages up. His finishing, I think I've mentioned I want him attacking the paint a lot, making those reads. I mean, there's not much else, he can work on. It's not like he's going to be in a lot of situations individually where he's working on his passing. But we will do the best we can to get him in some group settings that he can, work on each read out of the pick and roll. How do you hit the roller on the pocket pass? How do you hit the roller on the lob? How do you fire it to the corner? How do you, if nothing's there, how do you nash out and hit the slot cut? All the reads that he needs to make as well.
Thanks, Nick.
You're welcome, Aaron.
Final question goes to William Liu from Yahoo Sports Canada.
Hey, Coach. I noticed Kem Birch took 6 threes tonight. Was that sort of an intentional sort of expansion of seeing what else he can do? And he also, did a lot of attacking off the dribble from the perimeter, which
I just wanted him to be aggressive. We need some more offense out of him. On a night like tonight. One of those, or I think his first early one was just a set play. We saw how they were covering the side pick and roll and just set that one up for him, and he banged it. And I thought he turned a couple trail ones down, and I just kept encouraging him to shoot them. And I liked a few of those drives. He went real hard and fast and finished one. He went real hard and slammed on the brakes and got to the free throw line. I don't know, William. I think it's, for me, try to push these guys outside their comfort zone to see exactly how far they can go with some of these skills and see if it's something we need to really push and start working on.